Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Charity. If you are new here, I want to say a warm welcome to you. You are very welcome. In this video, I wanted to share with you all how to detangle natural hair. I was actually going through some of my old content and then I found this video and I was already thinking about filming a video about detangling natural hair. And so when I saw this, I felt like it was a really good demonstration on the detangling part. And I just wanted to share it again and then just provide some extra information. And so what is detangling? So detangling is basically just removing tangles from our hair. A lot of the times when we style our hair just accumulates tangles. We need to be able to go through a process of safely removing those tangles from our hair. Now, in order to detangle your hair, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a wide tooth comb, a rat tail comb, which is the pink comb that you'll see later in the video. And then you're also going to be needing a conditioner and an oil if you would like. You can use both or you can just stick with the conditioner. You're going to also need your fingers. You can use your fingers to detangle. Some people actually simply just use their fingers to detangle only. They don't use any other tool, which is fine. But I personally really like to use a comb in my detangling routine. Before you detangle, it is always good to detangle in smaller sections. So as you'll see, as the video progresses, I do section off my hair and then I detangle it that way because it just makes it a lot easier. And so just keep watching as I walk you through how you can also safely detangle your naturally curly hair. Now, some people detangle after they shampoo, which is what I typically do, and some people detangle before they shampoo. Either way is fine. It just depends on your preference. And actually, when I was pregnant, I would detangle before I shampooed, and so I have that video on the channel as well. First thing that I like to do is just to take my rat tail comb and I'm going to make a part and make my way down. I also wanted to mention that you do need some clips and you will see the clips in this video. It's the blue thing over there on the other side of my head, and it really helps to keep the hair away while you are dealing with one section at a time. I will put some links in the description box for you. So basically this is my section, okay? This is actually a pretty big section. So this particular section, I'm actually going to split in half. So I am going to, sometimes I just use my fingers, but this time I just want to use a comb. So I split this one in half. And again, I'm going to add it to this section right here. All right, so this is the section that we're working with right now, okay? As you can see, it is a manageable section, okay? It's not overly thick. We'll not put a comb on this because there are tangles in here. I don't want to break my hair. So this is my conditioner, okay? And I'm gonna take a generous amount, very, very generous amount, because I wanna make sure that the section of hair is very well coated before I put a comb to it, because if it's well coated, it is going to really help to ease the detangling process. Also, sometimes I like to, well, preferably, I really like to finger detangle before I put the comb in. And with finger detangling, all I'm doing is just going into my hair and I just like try to get the tangles out, right? So I just kind of go in there and just try to separate the hair like so. So before you comb your hair, you want to start with the bottom of your hair, okay? You don't really want to start from here because most likely you have a lot of tangles going on up here. So you always want to start from the bottom and make your way up. It makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to start. And you want to hold the hair taut, okay? This was the conditioner that I was using at the time, but I will leave a link in the description box of the one that I prefer and that I recommend. Also, when you are putting the conditioner in your hair, you don't want to put it directly onto your scalp because that can lead to buildup, especially after you have shampooed your hair. And so focus the conditioner mainly on the length of your hair and then detangle your hair that way. While you're combing, if you come across some tangles, some knots that you just cannot comb through, it's okay. Just hold on to the hair and then just comb out those knots, okay? My hair actually feels pretty soft, and it's actually surprisingly very easy to detangle. So that's very good. So that is the amount of hair that I got from just detangling that section. So not too much, just a little bit. That probably could have just finger detangled, but if you want to finger detangle, that is fine. But it is definitely a lot more time consuming than using a comb. So that's why I opt for just using a regular comb. So at this point, I want to twist my hair because if I leave my hair out, it is going to tangle up, and I definitely don't want it to tangle up, because if it tangles up, I am going to get myself in a lot of trouble later, okay? Because I have just finished detangling. I definitely don't want to tangle it again by not twisting it. So I'm going to twist it up, then I am going to do this for the rest of the section. Let's move on to the next one up here. It's already wet. Next is my conditioner. Get a generous amount of conditioner. If you detangle your hair before you shampoo your hair, it might be a good idea to also have a spray bottle that contains water on hand, because that will help to soften the hair further and will make the detangling a little bit easier. But of course, if you shampoo your hair prior to, your hair would already have water in it. You just have to apply the conditioner and that should be fine. When you do apply the conditioner, be very generous with your conditioner, because it is a conditioner that helps to make the detangling process easier for you. My hair particularly likes very, very thick and creamy conditioners, and so kind of just assess your hair to see what your hair likes. Whatever your hair likes, just stick with it. I usually will use a ratio of about 1 shampoo to 2 conditioners, not all at the same time, but maybe within like a month or so. I just use more conditioner than I use shampoo. Basically, just detangling is just the principle of removing tangles from your hair, and then combing is the action that goes with the principle. I hope that that makes sense, right? So combing is how you detangle your hair. Some people use brushes. I don't use brushes in my hair. The only brush that I've ever used is like a soft bristle brush on my edges, and that's it. But otherwise, I don't use any brushes to detangle. I prefer a wide tooth comb. Once again, I'm going to start from the ends of my hair, and then I'm going to gradually make my way up. You know, I have to say, my hair didn't embarrass me today. It's actually very easy to detangle. Sometimes I'm like struggling. You know what? I find that what makes detangling easier is if I keep a consistent schedule of washing my hair. I only detangle my hair once a week. So within that 1 week when I wash my hair, that's the only time that I detangle my hair. I do not put a comb through my hair anymore. And it's really good, because the less you comb your hair, the better, because the less you comb your hair, the less hair you are actually losing. Let the comb glide through. Oh, that feels really nice when your comb can actually glide through your hair. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I am going to twist up my hair. Just split the hair in half and just twist away. Has been well detangled and twisted away. Another point about detangling your hair is that if you do it properly, you will retain length. If you do it improperly, you're going to rip your hair and you're going to lose hair rather than retaining it. And so that's why I personally encourage you to adopt a practice of detangling your hair with a conditioner in your hair, because that will help you to retain more length, and it really just makes the process a little bit easier. And so I really hope that you found this video very helpful, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye bye for now.